What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video of Picky Garage. Today I'm going to be washing the black Gt350R. So I just want to talk about the steps to make sure you don't put swirls in black paint. It's kind of a hard thing to do. It's inevitable. Even if you follow these steps, you might put a couple in, but it's best practices to avoid putting swirl marks in black paint. What you'll need is a brand new microfiber washcloth mitt. I use the Chemical Guys mitt. I just go ahead when I'm gonna wash a black car or even my sports cars, I just buy a new mitt. It's only $6. That's what I do. You're gonna want to do the 2-bucket method. So 1 bucket for rinsing the mitt off and 1 bucket for the soap. You're gonna want to do a nice thick soap. I like to use Glossworks by Chemical Guys, and for my foam gun I like to use the watermelon snow foam from Chemical Guys. Here I have the MTM foam cannon. For the pressure washer, you don't want to do something too powerful, so stay under 1700 psi or even 2000 psi. For pressure washers, it's really about the gallons per minute. If you want a thick foam, the more gallons per minute you have, the thicker the foam. The secret to really thick foam is the orifice inside the foam cannon and how really clean and filtered your water is. When I started using a filter, it really took the foam to the next level. So this is the Karcher 1700. It's 1700 psi with 1.2 gallons per minute. Attached, I have the MTM foam cannon, or the MTM gun. This is the SGS 28, along with the 20-inch wand with a bent. It's a 20-inch bend, I think, 20-degree bend, with a 40-degree spray nozzle. That is perfect for washing the car. Anything over that will kind of take the paint off of a car. So make sure you're only using something really soft for washing your car off. These are all stainless steel appliances. This is the swivel. So it swivels right and left, so you're not getting all tangled up in the hose. The first thing that you're gonna want to do is start with the wheels. You can see how dirty the wheels are. This is where the brake dust and everything is going to be, the rocks and everything. So do the wheels and wheel wells on the car first. When I do that, I use it. You can use a wheel cleaner or wheel soap, depending on how much brake dust is on the car. Wheel cleaners are like kind of stinky, especially Adam's wheel cleaner. They have an eco-friendly line which doesn't smell as bad, but this stuff stinks. It's going to leave your car pretty stinky. So you're going to do the wheel wells first. When I do that, I use a wheel brush and a new bucket, like a separate bucket altogether. That stuff doesn't even go on the car. So use a separate bucket for the wheels and wheel wells. You're going to want to go ahead and clean all 4 wheels before you wash the car. That's what I'm going to do first. So rinse them down, wash them. You can use a wheel cleaner or a nice soap like Glossworks from Chemical Guys. Any soap really works. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to spray the whole car down. Anything that stays on the car, you're going to use my secret, I use a bug spray cleaner. My go-to, which I'm going to make another video on here today, probably when I clean this Fusion, is Wizards bug release for motorcycles. It says for motorcycles, but you can use it for cars. I mean, paint's paint. This I'm going to spray on anything that stays on the car after the what the pressure washer doesn't get off, which is mostly bugs or tar residue. After that, I am going to either spray the car down again, or I'm going to foam the car. When I foam the car, I'm just gonna get it all thick and foamy. Also, another thing to note when you're cleaning a black car, make sure you do it late at night, early in the morning, or when there's clouds, because the soap will stick or dry onto the paint, and it's going to leave that film residue. After that, based upon how dirty the car is, I'm going to go ahead and use the brand new mitt, 2-bucket method. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple pumps of Glossworks on this. When I fill the foam cannon up, I'm going to use 2 pumps of snow foam and 2 pumps of Glossworks in that, and fill it with hot water. Hot water is another little secret to make sure that it gets really foamy. So I'm gonna keep the car all foamed up. Sometimes I foam it, wash it back down, and foam it again. The car is really not that dirty right now, so I'm just gonna foam it and probably yeah, I'm gonna wash it down and then probably foam it again, and then I'll use the mitt to really, you know, agitate the rest of the dirt off and wash it. That's really all I'm gonna do today for this car, and then I'm gonna dry it off. When you dry it off, you're gonna want to use a brand new, you know, Adams edgeless towel or a brand new towel. Make sure that you use, you know, a really nice quality towel for a black vehicle, because with black paint, if you own a black car, you'll notice that any little thing you do will scratch the car. You'll get swirls. It's inevitable. I highly recommend with black cars. We just got this. We're gonna soon send it to a guy down the road and have it paint corrected and ceramic coated. Ceramic coats are great for black cars because it helps prevent, you know, those swirlings that you'll get in the paint when the sun comes out, like you can really see it, or like little scrapes in the paint. Black cars are hell to keep clean and a pain to, you know, not put swirl marks in when washing. So the ceramic coat will help with that. If you want to go even one step further, get it clear broad, the whole car clear broad, then you don't even really have to worry about swirl marks, and you can even ceramic coat a clear bra. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started, guys. Gonna rinse it down. Alright guys, so I'm washing the wheels first. What I'm using is Adams wheel cleaner. As you can see, it turns the brake dust like a purple color. Just let it soak for a couple seconds. Once you let it soak, then you just agitate the dirt off and spray it down. I'm going to do all 4 wheels, and then I'm going to rinse the rest of the car down. So let me start with that. Alright guys, so wheel cleaner is in here, Adams wheel cleaner. And we're just going to really spray it on there. Don't be stingy with the spray. It's only a couple, you know, maybe $60 for a new gallon of this stuff. So I mean, I get it on there real good. And you'll see, I mean, you saw that the with the 350R, these are carbon fiber rims, so they do like this powder coat in the inner wells, because the brakes get so hot that it was melting the paint in the earlier models. So you'll see, I mean, the rims looked black, and this Adams cleaner really eats at the brake dust. But yeah, just spray it on there good. I'm going to fill more up, but you can already see it starting to activate. It's color activated, so it starts to turn purple. Let it sit there, and then wash it off. Now, if you can avoid touching the rims, it'll help out a lot, especially with black rims. No, let me get away from the music so I don't have to copyright do this stupid stuff. So if you can, like, not touch the rims, that's probably best. But I actually think this car is ceramic coated. I'm not too sure, but has like crazy hydrophobic properties, and like there's no swirls in the paint either, so it might be ceramic coated. So I'm actually going to change up my process. I'm going to do a you know, full wash of this thing, then I'm going to clay bar it, synthetic clay bar, and use my Iron X to get the iron off, and then my favorite product, which is P&S Bead Maker. I'll do a link in the video, but that thing is like, that product is bad to the bones. Like, you can see how clean these rims are. I already cleaned them. See, I was talking about the white inner layer coat. My backs don't have it, but yeah, we'll get to it. All right, guys. So now you can see I cleaned all the wheels off, and you can see how it's white. Do a little before and after. Go back in the video, but you can see how clean it is. So now I'm going to go ahead and wash the car down. Use the pressure washer to rinse it down. Bug spray. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Wizard's bug spray and spray it first where all the bug spots are. So let me go get that real quick. So yeah, I find little bug spots, and I'll go ahead and spray it with this. Anywhere I see bug spot, this stuff doesn't hurt the paint. It also is clear bra safe and ceramic coat safe on windows and everything. You can just anywhere you see anything, you can just spray it. I get a little bit spray happy with this stuff. just because it works so well. Now I'm just going to rinse the car down. You know how hydrophobic it is? I mean, so have a foam gun mixed up with hot water, give it a good shake. 2 pumps of watermelon snow foam and 2 pumps of Glossworks. We'll just go ahead. Alright guys, so I foamed the car down and I rinsed it off just to get all that loose debris off. Now I foamed it again. Now I'm gonna use the 2-bucket method. I have Chemical Guys mitt in there with 2 pumps of the Glossworks. I'm just gonna wipe the car down, rinse it off, start from the top, go to the bottom, make sure I'm using the clean bucket to get all like the little pieces of dirt off. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now just take it out. Start here at the top. And this is why I was telling you guys to do this during the, when it's shady or at night, so you can let the soap, sit on the car. If you do it during the sun, especially with the black car, it'll streak. It'll leave like soap streaks. But I'm gonna do this kind of quick, so just dip it in the bucket, wipe it down, put it in the soap again. I'm gonna go ahead and get this car done and show you guys when I use the Iron X. Okay guys, so I rinsed the car off and I washed it fully. So now I'm just gonna spray it with Iron X. This to get the iron off the paint of the car. I do have to admit something. CarPro Iron X has the best, or I mean the worst sprayer bottle. Literally the worst sprayer bottle I've ever used. I literally hate it. I hate it. I just used it to do the review of P&S Beadmaker on my other car, or on the other Gt350R, and it literally might be the worst sprayer I've ever used in my life. So I hate this sprayer, but the product works. Just put it in a different sprayer. You're just going to spray the car down. This will get all the iron off the car. Since I'm going to use P&S Beadmaker, and I'm going to be cleaning the car, I just want to get everything off the car. You can put this on the windows, just all over the car. And this is also color activated, so if there is any iron in the paint, it will have like a purple line, or a purple mark, kind of like the brakes, the Adams wheel cleaner does. So we're going to go ahead and spray it down fully. Man, this is awful. It's like a forearm workout, but you just want to spray the whole car. I just rinsed the car, the Iron X off the car. There's just a little bit of iron spots. These cars that aren't driven much, they don't really have a lot of iron on them, or even debris of that matter. But I'm using a synthetic clay bar. The cool thing about this is normal clay, if you drop it on the ground, you have to throw the clay bar away. If you drop this on the ground, you just have to rinse it off. The cool thing about this also is as long as the paint's wet, which it's not really, It works just fine. You don't have to actually use a detail spray to use this. As long as the the surface is agitated or has like a lubricant, you can just go ahead and run right across it, and it works great. So I'm gonna go ahead and clay bar this car, and then we're gonna use the P&S bead maker. I have P&S bead maker, and I also have two Chemical Guys, brand new Chemical Guys microfiber towels. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray on one of the towels. Let me turn this music off. So guys, with this, whenever a product is like really cheap, like inexpensive, I tend to use a lot of it. So I just go ahead and I spray some of it. Yeah, there we go. On the mitt, get it nice and moist. And then I just take a panel, and I actually will spray it on the panel, and then you just buff it on. Product on, and then what I like to do is I like to take a second towel and I just buff it right off. And what you're going to want to do is make sure that you let this product cure, P&S bead maker, because if it doesn't cure, like if you get it wet, it's not, I don't know, it needs to harden. You can also put P&S bead maker on the car when it's wet. You can put it over top of ceramic coat, and you can also put it over top of the clear ball. But yeah, let me finish this up, and then I'll do a recap of everything that we did to clean this black GT350R. Alright guys, so that is it for how to wash a black car. I got to hit some tire black on these tires. As you can see, the wheel cleaner will leave your tires like a little bit like miscolored. That's fine. If you just hit it with some tire black, it'll bring it back to black. As you can see, you see the reflection, my reflection. This car is spotless. We'll get like where the sun is. You see how there's no swirls or anything. You really just got to be gentle with black paint. It's inevitable, it is going to have swirls, but if you can really watch how you're washing it, make sure you're using new wash mitts, new towels, and not putting anything that has any debris onto the car, because black shows dirt and black shows swirls and scratches. So I'll take you around this. The P&S bead maker, like I said, my favorite product. It really leaves the car shiny. This isn't even as shiny as it'll get. It takes like a day to really cure in there. But yeah, guys, this you can see it. It's beautiful. That's really it. What I did was I put a bug zapper on the car just to get all those bugs that are embedded in the paint off. Sprayed the car down, hit it with a foam cannon, sprayed it down again, foam cannoned it again. Then I used a brand new microfiber towel, 2-bucket method with Glossworks, and just washed or mitted the car down, starting from the top going to the bottom, and using the 2-bucket method. Then I went ahead and used Iron X, got the iron off the car, sprayed the car down again. Then I used the synthetic clay bar on the car. That really got any fine minute details or imperfections out of the paint, and sprayed the car down one more time. Then I went ahead and got the P&S bead maker, got two towels, one to apply it, buff it on, and one to buff it off. And this is the finished product, guys. And you can see that paint is really shining. Here is really where you would see swirl marks or anything like that, even on this black wing. And as you can see, there isn't any. A really good way is to really keep up on your maintenance washes with black cars. You really don't have to use a mitt each time. If you wash the car once a week, you can really just foam the car down and spray it down, and you can do a touchless wash. That's a perfect solution for keeping off the car and not putting swirl marks in the car. But guys, if you have any suggestions or comments, concerns, leave a comment below, and please, as always, like and subscribe and stay tuned for more content. I have slip guards that I just got that goes on the bottom of the bumper, or on the bottom of this lip, to protect the lip from scrapes. That YouTube video will come out to you soon, guys. So thanks again for watching, and stay picky.